On this week's episode of GVTV, Kayla and Allie are going to test some of GV's couples.
We find more about robotics.
And Hannah Shackles is going to talk to Miss Carmer about a new Missouri bill.
Good afternoon, Grain Valley.
And welcome to this week's episode of GVTV. I'm Ben.
And I'm your local weatherman, Aaron Hayes.
Now, Aaron, I feel like I know you pretty well.
Maybe not.
I mean, no, really. I know your favorite color is magenta.
Blue.
Okay, well, I know your favorite food's a burger.
Chinese.
It's like I don't even know you anymore.
Well, hopefully the couples in Grain Valley know each other better. We're going to go out with Kayla and Allie, and we're going to find out more.
Best couples, Nate and Bella and Drake and Kinsey will battle it out in some couples trivia, so we can find out just which couple knows each other better.
Hi, I'm Nate Chaptoon.
I'm Bella Bamman, and we've been together for over a year.
And I think we're going to win because we know each other more than Drake and Kinsey.
I'm Drake.
And I'm Kinsey.
We've been together for about a year now.
And we're gonna win because Drake wrote me a song for homecoming.
And because she has Crocs on. My favorite food is Pan Express, chow mein and orange chicken, and Lynn's Kitchen crab rangoon.
You was right.
Loaded baked potato.
Yeah, you're right.
We know I do, but she's probably gonna say it's hers, so I guess I'll choose that. Yeah.
He knows I do too, but he doesn't want to look.
No, it's
I would say her.
Yeah, he's right.
going really loud. It's like her big pet peeve. Is that it? Yeah.
I would say annoying people.
No. Messy rooms.
She's probably like 6 Crocs, a bunch of Sonic shoes, your heels. I don't know. We're gonna say 12 pairs. 12 pairs. I'll say 12.
Alright, I'm gonna take a
Jesus, what?
37.
No, I mean I did say 20 plus.
That's not fair. You can't do that.
Me.
Yeah, she knew that one.
Definitely Nate. Bob Marley.
Ooh, that was a good one.
That's good, but actually it's me.
Oh my god, I hate you. Mark Wahlberg?
No. He's Asian.
Okay, if it's that one Thai dude that does all the flips and tricks in that one movie, then I don't know it.
No.
I don't know.
He plays basketball. He plays basketball.
Oh, I don't remember his name.
Wrong. It's insanity.
Oh.
That's Jeremy Lin.
First.
She got it right.
January 2nd. New car or something? I don't know.
Ooh.
Good guess. Actually, I'd buy a plane ticket as far away from possible from Kinsey and her Crocs, because
He would buy me a plane ticket to Thailand.
Sure, yeah. That
What is it? 2, 1.
Right.
No!
no.
My elbow!
Thanks, Kayla and Allie.
And now, a quick word from our sponsors.
When I decided to write a ton of world-famous music after I'd lost my hearing, people thought I was crazy. Just like the other day when I wanted chicken for breakfast. People thought I was crazy again. How'd everything play out? Let me tell you about it. I'll bet you $10 that you have heard the tune I'm singing now, because I went on to be the best composer of all time. Then I went down to Chick-fil-A and ordered their brand new egg white grill. The whole thing was 300 calories and seriously the best thing I've ever had. So to recap, I'm the best composer ever in the entire world. And Chick-fil-A's new egg white grill is really, 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 really good.
Chicken for breakfast. It's not as crazy as you'd think. Try Try the new egg white grill from Chick-fil-A.
At Big Frog, we make custom t-shirts and a whole lot more. No setup fees, no minimums, free design service, and quality that lasts. Come see what Big Frog can do for you. Fast delivery and personalized service. We print orders from 1 to 1,000 in any style you choose. Your artwork or ours, at Big Frog, we make custom t-shirts and a whole lot more right before your eyes.
And we are back.
Wait, I think I got one. Your favorite song is All the Single Ladies by Beyonce.
Rapper's Delight.
Well, on to our next story then. Cooper and Lexi went to go check out the GV Robotics team. Let's go see what they're up to.
Hey GV, I'm Lexi.
And I'm Cooper.
And this little guy right here is what we're going to be telling you guys about today.
That's right. Stay tuned to learn all about your very own GV Robotics team.
All right, now I'm here with Kyler Keeker. So why do you do robotics?
Well, robotics for me is a place where I can escape and I can learn with others, build, and get many opportunities that I normally wouldn't be offered anywhere else.
Okay, and what does a daily robotics practice look like?
Well, business team, we are typically working on the budget, our sponsors, our t-shirts, many other things, builds in the back building, programmers, programming our robot, getting ready for competition, and design is obviously designing things such as buttons, shirts, etc.
Okay, and can you describe to me what a competition would look like?
Well, there's like an arena in the middle with bleachers on the side, and other teams can watch teams performing, or you can be in the pit, which is where your robot is, where you can work on a robot.
All right, thank you so much, Kyler.
Thank you.
All right, Grand Valley, and I'm here with the Indiana Jones. And Indiana, could you describe us a little bit about what you guys do in robotics?
Okay, so robotics is, we're basically building a robot to compete with. We meet every day after school. We usually stay till like 8 o'clock. And the entire time we're spent like building the robot, designing the robot, getting everything set up for competition, and like trying to make sure our season runs smoothly and setting things up for the following years.
Okay, and I understand that certain people have certain roles. So could you describe to me what your role is in robotics?
So I'm the head of the business team, which is basically like everything that has nothing to do with the robot. So like fundraisers, like anything about money really, like paperwork and everything. And right now I'm writing a business plan, so basically breaking down everything about our team and what we do and stuff, and just putting it into a piece of paper.
Wow, there really is a lot more to robotics than most people probably know. Thank you very much, Indiana.
I'm here with Aaron Story. Can you tell me a little bit about what you do in robotics?
Sure. Well, what we do is we use engineering principles, and what we do is we build a robot to match a competition. This year our competition is called, it's steampunk themed. We have to come up with several different ways to solve these challenges and complete tasks.
All right, and I understand there are lots of different roles in robotics. Can you explain to me your role and what it does?
Yeah, well, I am the design aspect, and what we do is we go and we come up with how we're going to build the bot, how all the pieces are coming together, what we need to size everything to, and get that all set up so that we can pass it on to the build team and they can make it all reality.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Aaron.
All right, now I'm here with Caleb Henry. And Caleb, could you describe to us a little bit about what you guys do in robotics?
Yeah, so we take a robot from scratch, and then we make it fully functioning for competition. We have 2 competitions this year, so it's going to be fun.
Awesome. And could you describe to us a little bit about your personal role in robotics?
Yeah, so I'm the programming captain for the robotics team, and so what we do is we're in charge of taking it from the build team and what they do, and then basically making it work so a drive team can use it for competition.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Caleb.
Thank you.
All right, Grand Valley, now I'm here with Parker Zeiser. And Parker, can you describe to us a typical day in robotics?
Yeah, a typical day, we get here right after school and get right to work during the heat of the season. Everybody knows what's going on, so everybody knows what their job is, what their purpose is, so as soon as they get here, they get right to work.
All right, and speaking of purpose, how personally do you find your purpose through robotics?
Well, I want to be an engineer when I grow up, so working here is giving me the experience I need, and working in a stressful environment, I get really used to it.
Awesome. And last question is, I've heard that there's individual jobs and teams and stuff like that inside of robotics. So what is your can you describe to us your job and what you do?
Yeah, my job this year has been to facilitate and give people jobs and tasks and keep everybody on track. And also if somebody has a question or how do they do something, working on a machine or figuring out a problem, they come to me and I'll help them work through that problem.
All right, awesome. And could you show us a little bit about your robot?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome.
All right, so as you see right here, we have our all of our electronics and the base of our robot and get it to work. This is our power distribution board, so everything gets power through here and runs out to each of our motors. We have 4 drive motors connected to a transmission, and 1 motor for our shooter and another for our winch to pick up the robot. So everything that goes through the power distribution board gets its information through the Robo Rio, which is basically the computer of the robot. Right here is our router to let us connect and communicate from our computer, which our driver station is at competition, to our robot.
All right, well, I hope you guys learned everything you need to know about our very own Grand Valley Robotics team.
And if you guys are interested in joining, just talk to a member.
That's all we have for today, guys.
Back to you guys in the studio.
For our final story, Hannah Shackles went to go talk to Miss Carmer about a recent article she wrote about a new bill that is coming into Missouri law. Let's go check it out.
Hey GV, Hannah Shackles here. Recently, Mrs. Carmer wrote a letter to the editor of several local newspapers here in Missouri. 4 of them published it, and it's about a really important issue that can impact our students as we head towards our future. If you're interested in reading this article, go see Miss Hannah in the library.
Recently, I wrote a letter to the editor and sent it to about 27 different newspapers across the state of Missouri, addressing the issue of Senate Bill 17, which is a bill that has been introduced in the legislature here in the state of Missouri, so down in Jefferson City. It was introduced by a guy by the name of Will Krause, who is the representative for the Lee Summit, part of Blue Springs, part of Raytown, a little bit out on 50 for those people who are south of Grain Valley, and he's their representative. So SB 17 was about removing the small business corporation tax here in the state of Missouri. So basically we were going to do the same thing that Kansas has done, which now Kansas is in the process of reversing all of those decisions because they've discovered that economically it's not a very good thing. The state of Missouri is ranked 45th out of 50 states in their corporate tax. So that means we've got a very, very low corporate tax. And Senator Will Krause was hoping that by eliminating the corporate tax that we would then entice other corporations to come and settle here in the state of Missouri, increasing employment opportunities. However, as an econ teacher and somebody who thinks that economics is really important, I understand that there are 2 main reasons why a corporation would move to a particular area. One is that the labor structure, the labor force that is there is one that is skilled in what that corporation needs. So basically education, not necessarily colleges, but also trade schools and tech schools, so that the people who can fill the jobs are there in the area. The second reason why a corporation is going to move to any particular state is effective infrastructure. When we talk about infrastructure, we're talking about roads and bridges, electrical currents, waterways that are available to produce or develop whatever the corporation is doing. So those are the 2 main things. And if those things aren't there, then corporation's not going to move, no matter what the corporate tax rate would be. So recently, our new governor had to reduce money to higher end education, meaning colleges, by about $150 million. That $150 million has resulted in higher tuition rates for next year for kids who want to go to college. That $150 million cut happened because we took our corporate tax rate from 6% to 5%. So 1 percentage point. And my high school students, when they go off to college, who are seniors right now, you're going to have to pay a higher tuition rate. Can you imagine what will happen if we get rid of all of our corporate tax rate?
I hope her letter speaks to the legislators and to the government bodies who have suggested it and tells them that it is indeed an economic poor idea and not to pass it.
Thank you for all that you do for our school and our students, Ms. Carmer. Keep up the good work.
That's all for this time, Grain Valley.
Remember to follow us at GVHS Eagle Media on Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Hit that like button, by the way.
Thank you to our sponsors, and remember, stay classy, Grain Valley.